It's 6:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. Rescue teams have searched through the night for a Central Coast woman missing in bushland southwest of Cessnock. 55-year-old Natalie Donoghue told her family she was going for a bike ride in the Yengo National Park yesterday morning but failed to return home. Joanne Elliott from Police Headquarters says the Hunters, Westpac Rescue Helicopter and the Volunteer Rescue Association are assisting police with the search.
Natalie's described as being Caucasian in appearance and was last seen wearing a pink sports top and black bike pants. Anyone who may have seen her or knows her whereabouts should call Crime Stoppers immediately.
2 Chinese university students have been the victims of a street robbery at the Warrabrook railway station car park. The 21 and 23-year-olds were threatened with a 30-centimetre samurai sword and ordered to hand over cash and their mobile phones on Saturday night. The alleged robbers, 2 16-year-old boys, ran off but were arrested a short time later at Mayfield West. Investigations are continuing into the cause of an ultralight plane crash at Lovedale on Saturday, which claimed the life of the pilot. 57-year-old Peter Brown from Toronto died after his homemade plane crashed into a paddock off Lovedale Road, just 10 metres from a cafe where 60 people were celebrating a birthday party. Police say the ultralight had taken off from Cessnock Airport and had only been in the air for a short time. A parachute was on board the plane, but it wasn't deployed. Motorists are being advised to plan for minor delays this week as a series of maintenance upgrades begins tonight on the Swansea Bridge. Work will roll out between 7 p.m. and 5 a.m. from tonight until Wednesday to refurbish some hydraulic equipment and locking mechanisms on the southbound bridge. David Naidu from Roads and Maritime Services says all road users should take extra care.
During the work, one bridge will remain open at all times, with one lane operating in each direction. Boaters are advised the bridges will not open for marine traffic during the night work.
The Hunters federal Labor MPs are calling on the Abbott government to secure the long-term future of the Hunters GP Access after-hours service. Funding's been locked in for the next 12 months, but opposition MPs say there's no certainty as to what will happen to the service after the money runs out. They say it's a vital service to the community, which needs secure long-term funding. $92 million is set to be spent on boosting infrastructure on the eastern side of Lake Macquarie. Council will consider a plan tonight to build cycleways, parks, sporting fields and library upgrades, as well as a $29 million aquatic centre at Charlestown. The aim is to cater for an extra 12,500 people who are expected to move there by 2025. The money will be raised by charging developers. Bulga residents who are stressed and exhausted from the impacts of the Mount Thorley Warkworth mine will turn to art as a coping mechanism this week. 4 art workshops will be running starting this Thursday. Organiser Jessica Harwood says they will allow residents to express their personal experiences of living in the shadow of a coal mine through art, poetry, multimedia and storytelling.
Some people want to tell the story of their family through drawings. Other people want to do paintings that will tell the story of the last couple of years of fighting Rio Tinto's mine.
Sport for our sponsor, NewcastleCheapestCars.com.au.
Winger James McManus says the Knights will need to be wary of an understrength Broncos side tonight. Brisbane will be without 6 Origin stars, including Sam Thaiday and Corey Parker, but the Knights back says the Broncos still pose a threat.
I don't think you can view them any differently. It's been the same story for the Broncos for years. They've always, and there's always young, enthusiastic guys, getting their opportunity at this time of year, and it's their time to shine.
Both Hamilton and Wanderers remain undefeated in Newcastle Hunter Rugby Union with convincing wins in their 5th round matches on the weekend. Hamilton put on 57 to Singleton's 7, while Wanderers won 34 to 7 over Merriweather. In other games, Southern Beaches held off Lake Macquarie 39-35, and Maitland defeated Nelson Bay 25-21. And in ice hockey, the Newcastle North Stars have lost in a shootout against the Canberra Brave. The North Stars scored 4 goals in the final period to tie the game at 4-all, but had to settle for 1 point as the Brave were too good in the shootout. That's sport. I'm Jonathan Mompson.
2 NURFM News Time 26 to 7.